Hey everyone, welcome back to Data Enthusiast Era. In this video, you will learn how to launch a Docker container on an AWS EC2 instance. So build your own Docker image using Python and push it to Docker Hub, all in one with a smooth workflow. Let's get started. First, head to hub.docker.com. So I have already logged in. Let me sign out and I'll show you. So this is hub.docker.com. You need to sign up. Either you can give email address, username and password, or you can just continue with Google account. This is a free account. So this is where you have logged in. Here, if you see Docker Home, explore and manage your Docker experience, Docker admin console, manage users, control access, and set policies. Docker Hub, find and share images with your team. Docker Scout, secure your supply chain at every level. Docker Desktop, local development simplified. Docker Build Cloud, speed up your builds. Test Containers Cloud, run integration tests with real dependencies. So there are a lot more. Now let's open Docker Hub. This is where your Docker images will live once you push them to cloud. And if you are curious, let's open any other repositories. So there are multiple. If you, for example, search for Ubuntu, here is a Ubuntu official one. So using this command, we can directly get the Ubuntu image on the machine. Okay, now go to AWS console, launch an Amazon Linux EC2 instance. So let's try to launch it. Launch instances. Let's give it a name, Docker demo. Select Amazon Linux and free eligible Linux machine. Remaining we can keep it as it is. If you are a first time beginner and creating launching an instance for the first time in AWS, then you can click on create new key pair and create one. So I have created a few already. So I'm selecting demo. That's it. Just click on launch instance. It's done. It is still in pending state. Yeah, it is now running. Now I am opening git bash, SSH into your instance like this, SSH-I, and in which path the .pem key pair we have downloaded, that one. And this is Amazon Linux machine. That's why we are using EC2-user at the rate. Let's try with this IP address. Yes, we have logged into the machine. Once you are in, run the below commands which I will provide now to update the system and install the Docker. The first command is, I think the font is a bit small. Let me increase that. Oh, sudo yum update, enter. So this will update all the existing packages. It's done. The next command is sudo yum install docker. Is this okay? Yes. It is downloading all the dependencies and the part of packages present in Docker. It's done. Okay, now let's run this command to check whether Docker is running or not. I missed out CTL. Sudo systemctl status docker. It is saying disabled and active. It is showing inactive date. Let's start Docker then. Start Docker. Let's check the status now. It is active and running now. Now try running a test container. How can we test? Docker run hello world. If you see a permission denied error like this, no worries. That means your user does not have access to Docker daemon. So here is how we need to fix it. Sudo usermod -ag docker EC2-user. It's done. If you run, still it will fail because you need to relog into the terminal. Exit. Let's relog in again. Right. So unable to find image hello world latest. First it will check locally. So latest it is trying to pull from library hello world. This is the commit ID. Pull complete. Downloaded newer image for Hello World latest. Hello from Docker. This message shows that your installation appears to be working correctly. So to generate this message, Docker took the following steps. So if someone asks in an interview, what are the steps that Docker follow? We can say this way. The Docker client contacted the Docker daemon. The Docker daemon pulled the Hello World image from the Docker hub. The Docker daemon created a new container from that image, which runs the executable that produces output you are currently reading. The Docker daemon streamed that output to the Docker client, which sent to your terminal. These are the steps that Docker followed. Okay, all right. Now let's build a simple Python app. Create a new directory. Let's create a new directory. Docker demo example. cd to that. Now create a small .py file, app.py. Here we can give print hello Docker learners. Save it. So this is the Python script we have written. Now create a Docker file to define how your image should be built. Docker file from Ubuntu latest. Next we need to give working directory /app we are giving. Copy everything in this directory to /app. /app, it's the working directory in that. Now run apt get update and apt get install -y python 3 python 3 hyphen pip. Name, let's give it a name, learners. Command to run. Right, we have written the code. This is the Docker file. You must be wondering what are these commands. So this is the image we are taking in which working directory needs to run. The current, what are the files we are placing it in /app. We are running this command on the image, and then environment name example we have given this, and then the command python 3 space app.py. Let's save this. Okay, now the Docker file creation is done. Now build your Docker image with a tag. How to build that? Docker build -t. Now you need to give the username from Docker Hub. This one. / give it some name. My Docker image. First creation. Something as such. Or you can give my Docker image. Something like that. First one. Just to remember. Colon latest. Or you can simply give a small name. First Docker image. I want to give my name there. So this is the repository name we are giving. This is my user ID in Docker colon latest, which is the tag, and which one we need to run, whatever is present in the current directory we are trying to build. So it is saying repository must be lowercase. Let's change it. First Docker image. Enter. So now you have built your Docker image with a tag. So the first three commands were done. The fourth one is run apt update, and this is now running. Right, it's done. Now build is done, Docker build is done. Let's run the container interactively. For that, the command is docker run interactively, which is -it, my username, and this image latest. Enter. So you have got the output which we gave in app.py. Now it's time to share your image with the world. First, log into GitHub. Log into Docker by using Docker login command, username, login successful. If you forgot your password, go to account settings, click on password, and then click on reset password. It will send you reset password link. There you can reset your password. Right. Now let's go back. We have logged in. Now we need to push your image. Docker push 1910 colon latest. Enter. Right, it's done. How you can validate? Go to Docker Hub and click on My Hub. Here you can see under the repositories this one. If you click on this, and latest is the tag we have given. These are all the steps we have provided. This is how it will look like that. If anyone sees it like that, they will see like that. Docker pull command. So if you just run this on any machine, it will pull it to that machine. We ourselves created one image and then pushed it to our Docker Hub repository. If you quickly want to test it, click on launch instance. I'm not sure whether it will work or not, but it should work. Click on any other. Let's log into that new machine which we had created now. This is the new instance. I think it is still initializing, that's why it is taking more time. Okay, we have logged in, but first we need to have Docker. So what is the command we used? Let's first, here we need to give apt instead of yum because we have down launched Ubuntu. I think I have given Ubuntu. Now sudo yum update sudo yum install Docker. Docker is a common thing, so we have to install. We need to give apt here since this is Ubuntu machine. Docker no installation can wait. Here we need to give .io. We are almost there. We are good. So here if you want to pull this image, for example, okay, the issue again, it came for this. What we have done, sudo user mode -ag docker ubuntu exit, again login. We forgot to start Docker actually. I don't think so it is needed. Let's try that command. If still not working, then we can see. It's working. Right? We have pulled that library from Ubuntu latest. Okay, sorry, we have pulled Ubuntu. If you want to pull our, just if you run docker pull, so here if you see this one, we have pulled the one which we have created before. So anyone from any mission across the world, they can just pull the image which we have created. Nothing is running, but here at least we have pulled this image. The later part is running and all. But here is how we can we can just create a Docker image. We ran it inside a container and pushed it to Docker Hub, all from an AWS EC2 instance. If this helped you, please leave a like, share it with your DevOps buddies, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more practical tutorials. See you in the next one. Thank you.